Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my 2016 beauty favorites. These are the products that I've used a lot in 2016, and by the time you watch this, it's probably 2017 already. So Happy New Year to everyone! These products are by no means new in the market. Actually, some of these are very old from different brands, from high-end and drugstore brands. But whenever I want to do my makeup, I gravitate toward these products. So I just want to share them with all of you because I haven't done like a monthly favorite or a current beauty favorites video in such a long time. I think the last one that I did was in May 2015. So that's a while back. So anyway, yeah, let's get started. Okay, so I'm gonna start with a beauty product that is not makeup related, but it's still a beauty product. So I'm talking about nail polishes. So I have discovered two awesome shades from a local brand here in the Philippines, which is Chic nail color, and these are this one is called Empress. It's like a cement gray shade. I really like this. And then I also love LMAO, which is a navy blue nail polish. I have a rule when buying nail polishes that it shouldn't exceed 100 pesos, and this cost only 35 pesos each, and they last on my nails for days. I've actually experienced putting on and buying like a very expensive nail polish before, which is a Chanel nail polish, and that one chipped on me like in a day. After that, I decided I wouldn't buy any high-end nail polish anymore. So I want to stick with this brand. And yeah, I really love these colors. Whenever I want to do my nails, I gravitate towards these shades. By the way, I also like the shade that I am wearing right now, which is a forest green shade. And this one is called WTH. Okay, now onto the makeup favorites. I'm gonna start off with foundation. Of course, in 2016, I've actually used a lot of different foundations from high-end brands and from drugstore brands and even local brands from the Philippines. And I've discovered some really good foundation that, you know, I'm sure I will repurchase again if ever I run out of them. But the two that for me really stood out for the year are the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Liquid Makeup and the Revlon ColorStay 24-Hour Foundation. For sure, you've seen this before. You've seen this in the mall or at the drugstore, but these are really good foundations. I'm gonna start off with the 24-Hour Revlon ColorStay Foundation. First, when I first used this, I wasn't that impressed because it caked up on me. But the more that I use it, the more that I appreciate it. I appreciate the coverage. It really lasts on the face for hours. Like, whenever I have to go out or whenever I decide to put on my makeup and let's say I'm gonna attend a gig or an event, this is what I wear because I know that it will last the whole night. This is very affordable. This is from the drugstore. I mean, Revlon isn't as affordable as, let's say, ever Bilena, but still very much affordable as compared to high-end brands. So, I'm in the shade 200 Nude. Okay, by the way, this is for the normal to dry skin. They also have one for oily skin. And then the other foundation favorite is the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Liquid Makeup. I'm in the shade Buff 30. And what I like about this foundation is that it is very, very, very lightweight on the skin. It doesn't feel like you're wearing foundation at all. But it gives you a very glowy, healthy look. So if you want like a light foundation, I highly suggest this one. I don't know which stores like at the mall carry this brand, but I got this online. So there are a lot of online sellers on Instagram that sell this, so I suggest you go buy this. Okay, after foundation, of course, what I put on is concealer. And for concealer, I have one favorite. I try to really trim down for every category, like the best or what really stood out or what I used the most for the year. So yeah, upon considering it, I think I've used my Maybelline Fit Me concealer the most this year. I'm in the shade 25 Medium. This probably isn't very surprising. I mean, a lot of YouTubers love this, and for a good reason, because it really has very nice coverage under the eyes. It doesn't cake up, it doesn't crease, and it's also very affordable as compared to other foundation. Some people actually compare this to the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer, which I haven't tried yet, but I've been planning to buy that for the longest time. But since I have this and my other Maybelline concealer, I've been putting aside the idea of buying the NARS one. But this one is very good, and I'm almost done with this, as you can see. But I'll definitely repurchase this again. Okay, so after concealer, let's move on to the setting powder that I have been using a lot, or that I have used a lot for 2016. This is actually not just a setting powder, but this is a contour palette, and it's from Kat Von D. This is the Shade and Light Contour Palette. So this is what it looks like. And inside, you will get 3 bronzing shades, one of which you can use for contouring, which is this one, and this one is a bronzer, and this one is a darker bronzing shade. And then you'll get the yellow, like a banana powder shade here, which you can use for the under eye area. And for over the face, I love using this one, the whiter shade right here. Okay, so the only shade here that I have not used yet is this one, the orange shade right here, because I don't know where to actually put it on. But the rest I've already used and tried. And as you can see, you get a lot of product in this palette, because believe it or not, I've used this a lot already throughout the year, and I'm actually wearing it right now. So I used this shade to kind of contour, and of course the banana shade under my eye area, and this one all over the face. But as you can see, there's still a lot of products left. This is definitely worth buying. Of course, Kat Von D products aren't the cheapest in the market, but I can say that they are worth it. Okay, another bronzer that I really loved last year is the Maybelline Master Bronze by Face Studio Matte Bronzing Powder. So this is how it looks like. This is just a nice everyday bronzer. It's not too strong. It's also not too orangey, at least for my skin type. I'm gonna try to swatch it for you. It's a very light bronzer. So if you just want to bronze up, I don't know if you can see it, but it's there. So if you just want a bit of bronzer on your face, or for example, you used a contouring powder and you want to add up more bronzer on your face, then this is definitely a good one. This is also very affordable. I believe this is 300 plus only. So for a bronzer, that's very, very affordable. And yeah, so this is again the Maybelline Master Bronze by Face Studio. Okay, for blush, this is actually an old favorite already. I think I've included this in one of my past favorites video already, but I don't know, I always use this, and for a good reason, because it's really, really good, and sometimes it doubles as a bronzer as well because of its shade. And it's the Benefit Dallas Blush. That's how it looks like. And this is what, I don't know if you can see it. Again, it's a nice nude, neutral kind of shade, which can double as a bronzer if during those days whenever I want to wear blush but I don't want to wear bronzer, or when I want to wear bronzer but I don't want to wear blush, I use this. So I just put it here on this area of my face, so that, you know, I don't have to wear any blush anymore. And of course, to finish off the face makeup, I wouldn't forget, of course, to wear a highlighter. Highlighting is life. So for highlighter, my ultimate favorite for the year is the Physicians Formula Shimmer Strips in Miami Strip. Okay, if you've watched my tutorials for this year, you've seen me use this a lot because, again, I really love the effect and the glow that this that this highlighter gives. So this is the highlighter that I am wearing right now. You can see that it's very, very glowy and it's very nice. And since it's from Physicians Formula, It's also very affordable. I mean, if you'll compare it to other brands, like for example, the highlighters from MAC or from The Balm, this is definitely cheaper than those, but it's good. It's very, very good. So again, this is the Shimmer Strips in Miami Strip from Physicians Formula. Okay, so what's next? I think I'm gonna move on to the eyes. So I have 4 eyeshadow palettes that I've used a lot in 2016. So I use them alternately or I use them together. So the first one is actually a surprising one that it made it to my top beauty favorites for 2016, because when I first used this eyeshadow palette, I didn't like this at all. This is a very expensive palette, and when I used this, I was like, there's nothing special about this, so I had like buyer's remorse. But then the more that I use this, the more that I appreciate the colors in this palette. And this is the Buxom May Contain Nudity Eyeshadow Palette. Inside, you'll get 6 shades, 2 of which are matte. So this one, the brown one, and then the darker brown, and the rest are shimmery shades. Like, when you look at it, of course, parang it's like you'll think that it's just the same as other nude palettes, but I actually appreciate, and I've used this a lot. This brown shade right here, this is probably my top transition shade for the year, because whenever I do my makeup, I use this. I use the mirror because the mirror is also very good. It's big, and I use this as my transition shade, and I use another palette. For example, if I want a more colorful one or colors that are not here. But you can also create different looks just by using this palette. I also love, the second shade that I love from this palette is this one. This like dark taupey shade. So I'm gonna try to swatch that for you. It's very, very pigmented. So that's that shade. It is like a taupe gray shade with shimmer, but actually it also looks a bit bronzy, so it's a very versatile shade, and I really like this palette. Good thing that I liked it now, because this is very expensive. Okay, so the next eyeshadow palette that I've used a lot this year, and it's actually a revelation or something that I didn't expect to be this good, is the Lorac Pro Metal palette. So it comes with 8 shades, and these are all metallic shimmery shades, and I've used this in one, or not one, I don't know how many times I've used this in a tutorial, but in the previous one or in the last one where I've used this, I've mentioned that this is an underrated palette, because I don't think I've heard anyone talk about this, and this is very good. I mean, the pigmentation is very on point for every color, and I mean every color from this palette. My favorite shades here are Clover, this olive green shade, and Amber, this one. But today I've used the shade Rose Gold. Over here, I'm gonna swatch them for you. It's so pigmented that only one swipe you'll get an amazing color payoff. So on top is Clover, and then Amber, and below is Rose Gold. Again, I don't have any eye primer on my hand, and I only swipe those once. Look how pigmented and how amazing. Not even patchy, it's not even powdery, doesn't have any fallout. So this is an amazing palette. If you can get your hands on this, I definitely recommend that you do, because this is very, very good. Okay, so the next 2 palettes are somewhat similar, somewhat alike when it comes to the shades, but yeah, with only very subtle differences, or I don't know, maybe that's just me. But I'm talking about the Urban Decay Naked Smoky palette. The most gorgeous palette ever. Look at the packaging. It's very, very pretty. And the Kat Von D InnerStellar palette. Okay, I'm gonna show you the shades. So like what I've said, they look, I don't know if you can see it, somewhat similar. The shades look somewhat similar, only with like subtle differences. Like for example, the Urban Decay Naked Smoky doesn't have like this purpley shade and things like that, or this Kat Von D one doesn't have the brown shade like this from the Naked Smoky, and also a like champagne golden shade like this. But these are so good. Like whenever I want to do a smoky eye, or when I just want a dark makeup, I use this palette. I've used them together and I've used them alternately. Like, they are so amazing. And my favorite shade from the InnerStellar palette is this shade right here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like a brown with a purple undertone matte shade, which is perfect for transition. And then I also like this one, this like blue with purple undertone shade. So I don't know if you can see the other one, but this is the one with the blue and purple undertone, and this one is the brown with the purple undertone shade from that palette. And for the Naked Smoky, Urban Decay Naked Smoky, my favorite shade has got to be Black Market, this one. This is like a navy blue shade, almost bordering to black or to an ash gray kind of shade. So this is how it looks like. It's very pigmented. I've used this as like a wing line. I've used this on my waterline. And I also like a shade that's quite similar to the one in the InnerStellar palette, the one with the blue and gray purple undertone, this one. For the Urban Decay, it's called Smolder. I don't know if you can see it, but this definitely has like more purple to it, and this one is more blue or navy blue. Okay, so those are all the eyeshadow palettes that I have used a lot in 2016. So moving on, we're almost done actually. For eyebrows, I discovered an eyebrow pencil from the drugstore that's very affordable and very nice. And it's the EB Matic Brow Liner. It's from Bilena. It's a local brand here in the Philippines. So I did an Bilena haul / first impression, and I'm gonna link it in the description box if you wanna watch it. But it's again the Matic Brow Liner, and it's in the shade, I don't know the shade, but it's a brown eyebrow pencil. It has a retractable thingy, and it's a very subtle brown shade. It's so easy to use, even if you put it on with a light hand or with a heavy hand, doesn't matter, because it just glides on smoothly on the eyebrows. It's easy to blend. Whatever brow gel that you're using works well with it. And this costs like 180 pesos only, so that's very affordable. Okay, so moving on to mascara. Another makeup product that I didn't know I'd like, because the first time that I've used this, it smudged all over my eyes. Like when I use this, like after a few seconds, mascara were everywhere, especially when I sprayed on my MAC mineralized water. But then, you know, some products you really have to use them more or regularly, just so you'd know if you really like them or not. And I really like this now. This is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. It just gives length to my eyelashes, since I have very sparse and almost non-existent eyelashes. But it gives length to my lashes, which rarely happens, like especially with other mascaras. But this one does that well. I'm actually wearing it now. Yeah, this is a very good mascara, and I'll definitely repurchase this again. It's almost drying off because I've been using this a lot, and I've used this like for almost a year now. I know it might be expired already, but I don't think so. So I will still use this, and I will definitely repurchase this once this dries out, or if I run out of it, because this is very good. Okay, so we're almost done. Lastly, of course, last but not the least are lip products. And surprisingly, I don't have a lot of lip favorites for 2016 because I've been using the same lipstick over and over again. And another surprising thing is that I don't have a red lipstick favorite. If you've been watching my videos or if you've seen my hauls and all of that, you would know that I love red lipstick. As I was preparing for this video, I had to really think through if I really don't have a red lipstick favorite for the year because it's so not me. But then again, I have 3 lip favorites for the year. The shades are somewhat similar to one another. So I have 2 ColourPop Ultra Matte lipstick, liquid lipstick favorites, and these are Stingraye and Trap. So this is Trap and this is Stingraye. They are within the same color family. I'm going to swatch it for you. Although you've probably seen this before because a lot of YouTubers use this. Okay, so this is Trap and this is Stingraye. Stingraye is a lot darker and Trap is more muted. It's like a muted mauve shade, which I like for a night out, or I like it whenever I wear smoky eye makeup. It matches with smoky eye really well. And the last lipstick favorite is Twig from MAC. This is also a nude shade. Again, within the same color family. So this is Twig. And I love this as an everyday lipstick. Sometimes I have to even force myself to wear another lipstick color because I always wear this. And I just couldn't get enough of this shade. It's very nice. It looks good on every eye makeup. And this is the lipstick that I am wearing right now. This is in satin finish. There you have it, guys. Those are all the things or all the makeup products that I have loved, that I have used a lot, that I have abused for the month. No, not for the month, for the year of 2016. I hope you find this video helpful. In case you're wondering of buying any of these makeup products, I hope my review, my mini reviews for each product would help you in a way. And yeah. So again, Happy New Year to everyone, and I really do wish to keep up with my YouTubing because I haven't been a consistent YouTuber for the past years, but I think this is a good start. You know, filming this video is probably a good start, hopefully. So there you have it, guys. If you like this video and if you like to see more of my videos, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and see you again in my next one. Bye!